Nobody's sweating.
AC works inside.
You guys went a little longer today than scheduled. Were y'all getting what you wanted to see, or did you just have to go over things?
Well, we had a new drill at the end, and we're about tempo on defense and offense, and the drill did not go as fast as what we wanted to go, and so Coach Jones started it over at the end, so that's why we went over a little bit. So, but just trying to get great reps and not just reps.
Who are some of the guys you're going to rep at first team left guard with no Marcus Jackson out there?
We're getting a lot of guys reps. Kendrick went over there. Coleman Thomas has been swinging around a little bit. We got a few guys banged up here and there. So right now, a lot of guys are getting opportunities. And when you get opportunities, you got to produce. And so, it happens in a season, as everybody knows. You get banged up and guys got to step up. Some guys got to move around. So right now, that's like everybody's moving up front right now.
Mike, is there a point where of camp where you want to find your five and go with them and give them as much work together as possible, or how long do you expect the shuffling to continue?
Well, great question, and a lot of that has to do a little bit with injuries when guys come back and all that stuff. But whoever's practicing out there, that's who we're playing with, and that's those are the guys getting evaluated. So no set time, but obviously we want to do it as fast as we can do it. So we'll do that.
Prior to the injuries, just how did you feel about the depth and versatility of your offensive line in terms of where they'd be able to handle a couple people going down if necessary?
Well, you have to. This is a great conference, and next man up. And no matter at what position, whether it's offense, defense, special teams, it doesn't matter. So the next guy's got to be ready to play. And that's what's good right now in training camp with all the players getting reps at different positions, because you never know when we may have to move somebody. And so, right now, guys, they're working at it, and we got to become consistent, and we're inconsistent right now. And so we just got to keep plugging away, and that's part of training camp and the struggles of training camp, and you just got to keep pushing on.
Some of those freshmen understood the sense of urgency now. If a couple guys go down, and they're going to be needed, like Jack Jones or Chance Hall. I know they're here in the spring, but do they understand the sense of urgency?
Well, they better, because some of them are stepping up with the first group, and then a lot of them are with the second group, so they better understand that, and they do. They understand that. And, right now, guys are competing for jobs. Guys are competing to see who's going to be starting and who's second, who's making the travel squad on it. It's competition every day, and so they totally understand that. And they know that it's all based on performance.
How hard is practice right now in these conditions, especially for a guy that just got on campus or his first week of college football practice? All the things he's got to get used to.
Well, it's hard for I think it's hard for any freshman coming in, but yet it's harder for offensive or defensive linemen, because I always say they're playing in a telephone booth. Their space is right here, and things happen so quick and so fast. One proper misstep, one proper improper leverage, improper hand use, whatever it may be, they're done. And so, it's something that they just have to continue to become an expert at. And that doesn't happen right away, but we're staying on these guys, pushing these guys. These guys got a great attitude right now. They'll get there.
You talked about inconsistency, and is some of that a product of just typical early camp stuff, or is there something, a couple of big kind of things that are really eating at you right now?
Well, you talking about the offensive line or offense in general?
Offense in general. You talk about
offense
how
in general.
inconsistent.
Yeah. Well, Saturday we talked about making 1% improvement. We did that on Saturday, and today I just did not feel, and I told the offense that we did not come out to. We did not improve 1% today, and we got to have better intensity all the time. And we've got guys that have it and other guys that don't, and so they're learning that right now, and they know they got to learn it fast too.
Yep. Jackson, Robertson,
yeah, that's Coach Jones, as you guys well know. So he'll talk about injuries. So,
Mike, where are you with kind of the development of the passing game? You were kind of where you would hope. I know you're never like where you're at early in camp. No coach ever does. But where would you kind of put your thoughts on the development of the passing game at this point?
Yeah, of offense, I really believe that part of it is the one that takes the longest to execute. And there's been times we've had great execution. There's other times we haven't. And obviously we're going against a very good defense over there. And so we've just got to continue to, the quarterback's got to improve their throws. Offensive line's got to improve protection. Receivers, improving their routes all the time. So it's an improvement for the entire unit. And so that's just something that has to continue to get better all the time. And I think we are making strides. I think we are getting better with the passing game every practice.
A couple weeks ago, you were looking really good for depth at tight end, and now you're down Kyle Oliver and also A.J. Brandisell. What does that position look like right now?
Well, you know, obviously Wolf and Ellis are there, and we got Nico there, and so you know, those guys have been practicing, going hard and all that. So you know, they're getting better. You know, they're working at it and all that. So you know, we're working a lot of different personnel groupings, which you have to do, which every team does. So we're doing that.
What have you seen from Jakob? I know he moved over there from linebacker. Is he
really smart guy, tough? Just doesn't know tight end yet. You know what you can imagine playing defense and then coming over. So he's got to learn the position. So and Mark Elder's doing a great job of working with him and improving him.
In terms of physical skills with Jakob, are those there in terms of?
It looks like it, you know, because he's athletic and he's tough, and so he's got good speed for a tight end. But you know, he's been 2 days there, so you know you can imagine. And but he's given great effort. He's into it. He wants to, and so he'll get there.
What are you seeing out of the progression of Juwan Jennings in the last week?
He's having fun. Number one, you know, he's smiling, laughing. He's enjoying it right now, and so that's where it starts. He's got a great attitude, and then the other part of it is, you know, I knew that he could go north. I mean, I knew everybody saw that. Everybody saw that in the spring where at quarterback he could take the ball and go north. I didn't know, like, if he had the, you know, the kind of the athletic quickness sometimes that receivers need, and he has displayed that. So he just keeps getting better and better every practice too. So you know, he's really bought in.
What do you think about Von Pearson so far?
Well, he's only been out there a little, you know, a couple practice, whatever, and too early to tell. And you know, he's like everybody else right now. He's competing for a position. So that's where he's at.
Thanks, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you. Somebody bring me